All right, everybody, listen up. Today we're talking about something extremely important. Today we're talking about an acronym that I came up with a couple of years ago, and that really holds true when it comes to today's combat. If you want to get good at combat and you want to get good at PvP, understand ACE. ACE. Simple, effective. It's a good prioritization method for when you're engaging people. Number one thing you need to understand that wins any dogfight is aim. Aim is the number one thing that wins any dogfight. Never sacrifice your nose direction on a target for anything but your aim. Next is what's called counter maneuvering, which is your corkscrews, your S pattern turns, your J hooks, your extensions, and most importantly, your rate fighting when you get in close with your 45-degree banking turns. Okay, these are all what's called counter maneuvering. But again, never execute a counter maneuver at the expense of your aim. Aim always comes first. Make sure that you're always nosing onto your target. You're always giving yourself the best deflection shot you can, which means you're canceling their momentum. This little video that you see here is a good example of not using the assisting pip system like lead pip, lag pip, and just showing you the true bare bones kind of dogfighting. There's no assists whatsoever. It's complete bore sight, as you can see in third person. And again, look at the motion that I'm controlling. I'm controlling my vector. I'm controlling my canceling. So as soon as he strafes up on my screen like that, I'm strafing up as well. So really what's happening is I'm not actually adjusting my aim almost at all. I'm actually aiming with my ship strafe so that I'm doing the least amount of motion on my right-hand stick, which is my aim stick, as I need to. Aim small, miss small. And then finally, to wrap up the acronym, for E, it's evasion. Okay? Now, evasion is anything that takes your nose off of your target. So anytime you pull your nose off your target, it's because of two things. One, you're deciding that you're getting ganked and you need to completely disengage, which means you need to pull off any damage outcoming to one of your targets and you need to get out of there fast. Hence the word evasion. Okay? This does not mean counter maneuvering, because counter maneuvering is in relation to the opponent that you're fighting. Evasion means that you are trying to distance, separate, or disengage entirely from your opponent. The other option for disengagement is obviously you've decided that there's no reason for you to stay in this fight. You've got to get out, or you're losing the fight and you need to disengage. So either you're getting ganked and you need to disengage, or you're losing the fight and it's time to get out. Okay? But that's the last thing that's obviously winning fights, is disengagement. So now that we have our basic acronym strategy, we're going to take a look at some more fights here. And I want you to keep one thing in your mind. Aim small, miss small. Oh, it's a Gladius Valiant. This will be exciting. Ken is an old pilot I used to remember back in the days. Good to see you again, buddy. And let's go. Merge and go. Bring it nice and wide. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I've got him here. What else just showed up? Another arrow. Sea Eagle.
Shields.
So look at his orientation here, right? And again, right, less is more. We don't want to overcorrect.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Good fights, boys.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
I gotta get out. Put my shields up. Get the distance, 3,000 meters. And let's bring it around. as clean as it gets. All right, so let's walk through what we learned. So remember what I said before, right? A stands for aim. So the very first thing we need to worry about is our aim. How do we get on target? So first thing we do, pull ourselves into a position, do a small little corkscrew nice and tight. And again, the smaller my movement, the more precise and controlled I am, the much easier it is for me to get on target. Aim small, miss small. Now I took a few hits here as I walked in on this arrow. And again, some people would choose to go evasive here, but the choice for me was stay aim focused. Stay aim focused on my target because I need to kill my target as fast as I possibly can, because if I limit the numbers against me, I have a chance to survive. Boom. Aim for the win, kill. I'm not counter maneuvering anymore, so I need to switch to evasion because right now I need to set myself up to get engaging on a second target. So I go straight to my E on my acronym because I don't need to aim. And I can't counter maneuver because I'm not engaging my target. So the only thing I need to worry about now is my evasion. So pull off my target, get my nose where I want it to go, increase my speed, get my shields back. Once I'm in a position to fight and I'm not tired, then I turn it back into an aim duel. So we're going to go back onto the Talon. We're going to focus specifically on our aim to see if we can gun down our Talon pilot as fast as we possibly can. And the idea I had at the time was maybe if I can sling him around one of these mountains, make it a little more difficult for him to get his aim on me by either breaking his line of sights or making it a little more difficult for him to maintain control, because the closer he is to the ground, the more he has to be aware of what's around him. Because we've seen before what happens if you're not aware of your surroundings, you go straight into the ground. So here we go, a nice tight corner with the bottom thrusters pulling myself around the corner. Aim small, miss small. I'm not making big movements here, okay? I'm strafing up now because I'm canceling his motion, and once I return to center, now I'm back on aim focused. It's just sitting there plugging this guy full of holes. Now, it's up to him whether or not he can get his guns back on me, which right now looks like he's a bit lost track of where I am. And so it's just bonus time for me to keep getting guns on the target. And again, staying aim focused, looking at where he is going to go, not where he is, and using the lag pips as more of a reference to confirm that what I'm adjusting for is a true shot. This video, guys, will be one of your most important ones because it's the prioritization matrix with the ACE acronym that you have to understand. The number one thing that wins fights is your aim. Then you mix in your counter maneuvers, but never at the expense of aim. And then you switch into evasion when the fight dictates whether you're getting 2v1'd, whether the situation goes out of your control, or you start taking too much damage and you need to protect yourself. Then you go to evasion. If you do counter maneuvering over your aim, you'll lose the fight. If you evade over your aim, you'll lose the fight. Okay, so, and if you don't counter maneuver at all, and you just go into evasion and sacrifice your aim, you'll lose the fight. So you must do it in this sequence. But if you do it in this way, and you train yourself to aim small so that you're not overcorrecting on your targets, and you pick a target and you get in and you make every shot count, you will win your fights, guaranteed. All right, guys, 1% better every day. Take a look at Predator mounts, guys, if you're in the interest or you're in the market for something to mount your sticks to a desk. It's the ones I use. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I hope to see all of you guys out for stream, and I hope to see all of you guys out for tomorrow's video and the ones after that. We are now on episode 102. In just over 2 months, we have crossed some pretty incredible ground. I apologize, 3 months. So we're putting out a video every single day. So it's pretty exciting. And I'm really excited to see the response for the Ares Ion.exe video, which I had a lot of fun making. So every time I see CIG make a bit of a goof, well, it's good to have some laughs on their expense. All right, folks, that's it for me today. I hope you all have a great day. I will see all you guys out for stream. I was Avenger 1, and I'll see you next time.